to Danny's Kitchen, everybody. All right, first and foremost, at the end of my video will be a list of my ingredients on my cutting board. For a more detailed explanation, you're going to head over to my YouTube channel. There's a link on my bio. What am I making today? Today I'm making something I've never done before, so I'm excited. I'm going to make pozole rojo. Woo! Pozole rojo. What do you need? You need a few things. You need some hominy. Oh, did I say there? Yes. Hominy. You need some pork. You got to have pork. You need some salt. You need some Mexican oregano. You need some Mexican cumin. You need some bay leaves. You need some chilies de arboro. You need some chilies de guajillo. And you need some chilies de ancho. Now, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this pork. I'm going to cut up into smaller pieces. I'm going to fry it up in some oil. I've got some pork fat here that I'm going to use. Going to fry it up first just a little bit. And one thing you need a ton of in this dish, you need a lot of garlic. I'm going to use it in a few different areas. So, I'm going to get you guys over the cast iron skillet when it's hot. We're going to be frying up some of this. This is going to be step one. Then I got to get my soup ready, and then I got to get my salsa ready that goes into the soup. I'm excited. See you over in the cast iron skillet section. One thing I'm doing before I go ahead and start frying up my pork is I got to take those chilies. I'm going to soak them in some water. Go soak them in the water for about 25 minutes. So about the same amount of time it's going to take me to fry up my pork and all this stuff. I'm going to throw these chilies in there so they get nice and soft. You know, you want them soft. Because then I'm going to blend them up, and then I'm going to fry up the salsa when it's said and done. So, yeah, this is going to be awesome. Old school all the way. See you in 25 minutes, chilies. Meet you guys over the cast iron section. Okay, time to drop some pork into the pork fat. Let that fry up a little bit. Get dark on different sides. You know, get that good coloring you're looking for. Now this dish is going to take a lot of salt from start to finish. Also the hominy, you got to take this, you got to rinse it out. You got to get all the liquid, drain it, and rinse it. Now I'm frying up the last batch. I've got my other one set up here. This one's, big giant one's got the bone in it. Yeah, that's a good one. All right, now I'm going to put all these back in here for a minute. And I'm going to drop me about 4 smashed garlic in there as well. You can smell the garlic. Woo-hoo! Yes, we're going now. Now in this, I've got myself about 6 or 7 garlic cloves. They're not peeled or anything like that because they don't need to be. And I've got my oregano in here too. Kind of fancy, huh? Yep. I'm going to drop this in my pot. Right over here. And I'm going to drop me an onion in there as well. Cut up. Leave the husk on. Ain't going to hurt. And now I'm going to put my pork in here. I'm also going to throw in some bay leaves and a teaspoon of cumin. And I'm going to put a little bit of allspice because you know what? Why not? But I'm going to put in one of these things. Woohoo! And we got to drop in the hominy. Here goes the hominy, which has been rinsed out thoroughly. And we're going to toss in a tablespoon of salt. All right, next step is the sauce is going to be going there in a minute. Time for the blending of the blender. We're going to take all the chilies that have been soaking for a while, drop them in there. I'm going to take my garlic, drop it in there. I'm going to take my onion, drop it in there. I'm going to take a little bit of oregano and drop it in there. And I'm going to use some of this water. And we're going to drop it in there. All about the blender. See what we have here. Out of curiosity, it's going to need salt, so I know that. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that, which I just processed over there, and I'm heating up just a little bit of the pork fat that I used when I was frying up my pork. So I'm going to drop the oil in there to fry it up so it's going to get some of the flavor from the pork with the salsa, add some salt, a little bit of pepper to it. Oh, it's going to be epic. All right, so this is hot. Now I'm going to take this and pour it into here. A little bit of pepper. So we're going to let this cook for about 15 minutes. I'm going to drop a little bit more salt in there. That wasn't quite enough. And you can taste it as you go along. Let's see what we got here, just out of curiosity. That's going to work. Now, I've not had pozole rojo many times in my life. I think twice, maybe. That's about it. I really enjoyed it both times. So, yeah, this is something I'm very excited about. Breaking new ground we are today. We're doing it! And the sauce is definitely getting redder. No and if or but about it. Yeah, it's definitely redder now than it was when I put it into the pan. So, I'm getting ready. I'm going to toss this in with my soup and let everything cook for a few hours, and then we're going to garnish later on with some radishes, some cabbage, some white onions, some cilantro. Oh, it's going to be awesome. All right, so we're going to put this and put it through that. You see what comes out? Let's see that? That's what makes a pozole red. Oh my God, that's so awesome. All right, so this is going to cook for a while, so I'm going to let this sit for about 3 hours, and we're going to go from there. All right, we are 3 hours. We are done. All that's left now is to plate it. Woohoo! Well, we did it. We made pozole. You see the cabbage, cilantro, onions, sliced radishes, a touch of salt, but most importantly, you have to have some lime. You've got to have some lime in there. Makes a tremendous difference. It is nothing without a taste test, right? So let's see what we have today. Like I said, I'm excited about this one. Red pozole. Bon appetit. Ooh, it's hot. And like I said, I'm all about the broth. We did it! We did it! We made us some red pozole. Wow, this is awesome. This is one you got to try out. Well, we went a little exotic today with the red pozole. I'm excited. That was a great dish. It is yummy. Just takes a few hours and you got gold. Please like and follow. Share my videos with everyone. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. If you'd like to donate, there's a place to do it on my bio. Everything I get will always go towards or about the creation of yumminess. And remember, love life one bite at a time.